Jay, congratulations on getting to the Western Conference Finals after you already been to the Eastern Conference Finals the year
Thank you.
before. Just wanted to ask just about seeing Chris Paul and him doing what he does, but maybe going to an even higher level in this game tonight.
Closeout game, you could definitely feel the intensity of the game, and you could tell our intensity as a group. But he definitely led us in that aspect of just being able to play within a lot of. It's a closeout game, so it's a lot of emotions, a lot of guys who want it. So he just did a good job of calming us down when we got a little sped up a little bit, and I think he managed the game, the entirety of the game. So he did what Chris Paul does, and that's point guard, whatever you want to call him. He controlled the game the entire game.
Next up is Cam Cox from 12 News, followed by Greg Moore.
Hey, Jay, congratulations on the series sweep. Can you just speak to what this team has been able to accomplish, especially in this series, to move on? I mean, how impressive, you've been on a lot of teams, championship teams before, just how impressive is what this team is doing right now?
I mean, it's very impressive how locked in we are as a unit. I mean, all five guys on the court are on the same page at all times, and I think that's key. We have great leadership. We have great coaching who's putting us in position to succeed right now. And I think guys are doing a good job of just doing their work early, studying what they need to study, and come out being prepared each and every game. And that's all you can ask from especially our young guys who this is their first time being in the playoffs. So I definitely feel like we're connected as a group, and it shows, especially when the game gets tight. We have full faith in one another to make the right play. I think we're just playing the right way and playing free, playing for one another.
Next up is Greg Moore from the Arizona Republic, followed by Jovan Buha.
Hey Jay, what's up, man? Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
Listen, you were in the middle of that scrum with Jokic, and we've been talking all season long about poise, especially with the Lakers series and all. I'm trying to figure out what it feels like to be in a moment that's that intense, and you're trying to actually keep things cool without escalating things. Tell me about what that feels like to be in that scrum.
I mean, it's basketball. You have little scrums when you grow up a little bit. It's just not on the stage of the NBA. So just emotions running high. I mean, I'm sure no one was trying to do anything intentional. Just emotions got the best of us. I think I just came in and tried to just diffuse the situation a little bit because I know I have the utmost respect for your Joker, and I think Book was just protecting Cam. I didn't see the play, so it caught me off guard. When I saw the scrum, I just ran late trying to protect my teammates, and that's all. But that's what you expect out of the playoffs. It's just a lot of emotions from both sides of the ball, and you just try to manage that as best possible and have your teammates back.
Next up is Jovan Buha with The Athletic, followed by Tim Reynolds.
Hey, Jay, you guys have gone from 6th in defensive rating in the regular season to 2nd in the postseason. I'm curious, what type of progress or growth have you seen in the defense from going from an already elite one to basically the best or second best in the league right now?
Yeah, I think we just came into the postseason and we just tightened up our screws a little bit with the stuff that we've been doing all year long. We just want to do it at a higher level. I just think that the playoffs brought that out of us. We've been put to the test with some challenges, but we've overcame them, and we've been playing some good offensive teams. And these past two series, you could look at the two teams that have offensive power. So we've done a good job of just sticking to the game plan, talking it out, watching film, and coming up with a game plan with our coaches, and then going on the court and applying it. So I just feel like it goes back to our connectivity, us all being on the same page and fighting for the same goal. And I just feel like it has paid off this postseason, and we got to continue to do that to get to where we want to be.
Next up is Tim Reynolds with Associated Press, followed by Kirsten Susel.
Hey, Jay, congrats on going back to the conference finals. I wanted to ask you, it's kind of in two parts. The bubble experience last year, even for a seasoned pro like you, what did that do as far as your growth? And for the kids that are on your team now, those kids that went 8-0 in the bubble last year, how much do you think that set the tone for what you guys are trying to accomplish now?
I think that helped, for sure. That helped a lot. The bubble, mentally it was a challenge for me. It wasn't so much of the game of basketball. It was just the mental part of being away from family, being in a restricted area for myself, 96 days. I spent 96 days in there playing the last final game. And it just got to be tough mentally a little bit. But other than that, it definitely helped me grow. It helped me lock in on my game a little bit. I was able to go to the gym multiple times throughout the day because I just felt like it was the only thing to keep my mind where it needs to be, keep me in my sanity. So I just felt like the bubble helped growth and with my mental, and I think for our younger guys here, it just prepared us for this moment a little bit because these guys were hungry to be in the playoffs last year. It fell short a little bit. A couple of guys came over with me and myself and Chris, and we got Torrey Craig. We got a couple of guys, and we were able to put something special together. And I feel like what they wanted last year, falling short of the goal, definitely helped us in this moment and to try to continue to win games in the playoffs once we got our foot in the playoff door. So I think each guy on our team we want it. We want to be in that moment, the big moment, and we want to come out on top. So we're putting the work in each and every day to just try to come out on top.
Our last two questions are going to be with Kirsten Stoessel from 12 News, followed by Cody Cunningham.
Hey, Jay, kind of a similar question. I remember talking to you when you first got to Phoenix and talking about your journey to get here and everything you've been through in your career. And, you making the decision to come here based on the belief of where this team could go. And now you guys are making the run in the postseason. What's this ride been like for you?
I look like a genius, huh? I know I look like a genius a little bit with my decision. When I made the decision, you should have saw how many text messages I got. Like, what am I doing? Why are you going to Phoenix? They haven't made the playoffs in 10 years. I just feel like I just knew what type of group these guys were. I felt like they were hungry. They wanted to do some special things, and I just wanted to be a part of it. And I honestly feel like it's all coming together for not only myself, but for our team and for our organization because everybody on the same page. We're all fighting for the same goal. I mean, you got a lot of selfish guys on our team, and you see how we play each and every night. We play for one another, and it's definitely beneficial for us to win games, especially in the postseason. So the bubble, I think I'm happy it happened, obviously, especially for this group to just have some type of taste of success leading up into this year. So to keep us going, I feel like it's going to be beneficial for us to just stay together and be collective, locked in, and taking one game at a time.
Our last question is with Cody Cunningham with Suns.com.
Hey, Jay. With about 3 minutes left in the game, Mikal made an off-bounds save, diving out of bounds, and he was able to find Chris for the fast break, and that put you guys up by 11. Just how critical are those little hustle plays that lead to the overall victory?
I mean, we talk about it all the time. We talk about 50-50 balls and little things that lead up to the big things, and that's W. So it's definitely on our conscience to lock in on the little things, the small aspects of the game, diving on the floor, wanting it more than the other team, 50-50 balls, helping your teammate. Those things we talk about on a daily basis. So it's no coincidence that you saw that Kel did that, and it was definitely a good momentum swing for us. But we definitely talk about that. We come into the game, we try to win that stat against the opposing team because that ultimately leads to victories, especially on the road in a closeout game.